Hey, how you doing? I want to talk to you about the WAMO net today. No notes, straight off the cuff. Today is May the 1st, and I am going to send out all the information on the WAMO project today. You'll receive some WAMO documentation, give you an idea of how to run the program, and also a list of the WAMO numbers. You're probably going to want to print that out and keep it handy so that as you work the members and their WAMO numbers, you can check it off. So, as it'll say in the documentation, you can work any member at any time on any frequency. You don't have to wait for the WAMO net. I'm going to, like I said, send out everything today so you can start working people today. If you happen to catch up with a member on the repeaters or on a simplex frequency, ask them if you can work them for a WAMO. And it's a simple exchange. Let's just say, for example, I'm talking to, this is silly, I'm talking to my brother on the repeater, okay? And I say, hey, have I worked you for a WAMO yet? And he says, no. And I said, okay, well, let's do that. I'm David, call sign N6SIK, WAMO number, I don't know, I haven't looked yet. Let's just say it's 53. WAMO 53, and because his last name is Ham also, he's going to be real close, so he comes back and he says, okay, I'm Ken AG5UY, and I'm WAMO 52. Bingo! We worked him for a WAMO, so I can now mark him off my list, and he can mark me off the list. Keep in mind, WAMO stands for Worked All Members Only. And then once you get a list on your log, you want to make up a log of 20 members that you've worked, send me that log, and I will create a certificate for you for working those 20 members. As you work another 20 members, send me that log, and I will create a certificate that says 40 members and 60 members. We have about 90 members, so it won't get to 100 yet, but as new people become available, they're going to become like WAMO DX. Everybody's going to want to work them. And that's the great thing about that. As a new member, everybody will want to talk to them, and they're going to feel really welcome. The other thing is about the WAMO net. This coming Wednesday evening, the 6th of May. Unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town. However, my brother is going to run the net. And the way we're going to do this to begin with is he'll call the net to order and then start asking for check-ins, and he'll do it by WAMO number. In other words, for example, WAMO numbers 1 through 40 check in, and whoever happens to be on that is WAMO number 1 through 40, they'll check in. Everybody needs to make a list, not just net control. Everybody needs to make a list. So let's say, just for the heck of it, Jerry, K6LIE, checks in. He's WAMO number 1 because his name starts with an A. He'll kind of say, okay, Jerry, you have your list. Which 3 WAMOs do you want to work? So on the WAMO net, because I anticipate a whole lot of people wanting to work, we're going to limit it to 3 check-ins per go-round. So Jerry will come up and say, hey, yeah, I want to work number 5, and he'll work number 5, number 7, and number 12. And then once they get through that little bit of list, he'll call for the next group to check in, and then the next group to check in. This should go really quickly, and I don't think, he may run the WAMO net for a half hour, he may run it for an hour, I don't know. If it was me, I'd run it for about an hour. But certainly you don't need a WAMO net to work a WAMO. And certainly following the net, people can hang around if there's still more people that want to work. But if he gets wore out of, being the net control guy, so that's basically the way that's going to work. If you have any questions, concerns, whatever, please email me. It's easy enough. It's n6sik@arrl.net. And I'll help you out as best I can. and we'll go from there. Looking forward to working some WAMOs between now and Tuesday when I take off for San Bernardino, and we'll go from there. Don't forget the net tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning. And most importantly, the sprint contest or simplex contest from noon until 2 on those simplex frequencies. So we'll be in touch. Thanks much, and we'll see you on the radio.